A4. They want you to simplify x squared minus 5x plus 6 all over x squared minus 3x. Hence find the value for x for which that equals 3. Okay, so first let's simplify that. What's the best way to simplify that? I think we could use long division. Let's see what happens. X squared minus 3x divided into x squared minus 5x plus 6. So what number do I need first? 1, isn't it? And I get x squared minus 3x. And then what do I have now? If I subtract, minus 5x minus 3x? Minus 2x. And then here, 6 minus nothing is 6. Now I think there's a bit of a problem here trying to use long division, because it looks like I'm ending up with a remainder, isn't it? So we'll scrap that method. I mean, it's fine that you wrote that down because we want to see if that works. I'm surprised it didn't actually. So what I'll do is, let's see if we can factorize the top. I know I can factorize the bottom as x minus 3. What about the top? Have we got two factors here? X minus 3 and then x minus 2. That's nice, because what happens here? Yeah, and then what happens here now? You see something cancels. This cancels with this. I'm left with x minus 2 over x. Now, this is why the long division doesn't work, because when you divide it, it doesn't cancel, it still stays as a fraction. But at least we have an easier fraction. They tell us to use this result to solve the next part, which is this. Log base 2, x squared minus 5x plus 6, minus log base 2, x squared minus 3x equals 3. Which rule do I need for logs? Well, it's the second rule, isn't it? The one for minus. What do we do when we have a minus? We divide. X squared minus 5x plus 6 all over x squared minus 3x equals 3. Now, how do you think I can use the result we have from the first part here? Any ideas? Yes, that's fine, go on in.
There's no there.
Huh?
Isn't it the same thing?
Yes, you're right. Hey guys, isn't that the same thing we had at the start of the question? Yeah. So we know that we can simplify it into, what was it, x
Minus 2 over x.
X minus 2 over x. Now if you remember how logs work, what logs say is that 2 to the power of 3 equals this. 2 to the power of 3 equals x minus 2 over x. 8 equals x minus 2 over x. 8x equals x minus 2. 7x equals minus 2. X equals minus 2 over 7. Do you think we're finished? Well, we're not quite finished, because we need to check if we can use the answers or not. Okay. Yes, yes. Can I scroll up? Not yet. Yes? Now, we need to check if our answers work. Firstly, there's one slight problem here. well, not slight problem. I can't use x as 3, and I can't use x as 0 because then we're dividing by 0 and 3, so that's bad. Do I have 0 or 3 as my answer? No. Secondly, I have to make sure that this and this is still positive. So the quickest and easiest way to check is to take minus 2 over 7 and put it in here and put it in here and see if we get a positive or a negative to see if it's allowed or not allowed. So if you take out your calculator, Ali, why don't you take the quadratic on the left and I'll do the one on the right. So we have x squared, sorry, what was my number? Minus 2 over 7. Minus 2 over 7 squared minus 3 times minus 2 over 7. I got a positive.
Yeah, positive.
You got a positive as well?
Yep.
Good. So our answer is allowed. We have to reject it. And that would be very, very bad because we have only one answer here.